Okay, finally we have red, white, hollow one. So this is the cycling shell that you'll sort of know from standards. We've got the foxes, we've got the rescuers, we've got the stingers, we've got the cycling things, we've got the Zenith Flares. Except we got Flameblade Adept from HA4. It's just another amazing one drop to play. It's worse than Fox. Like if we had 8 foxes, we'd play 8 foxes. We've got to play Flameblade Adept instead. This is more of a like punchy deck. Notably, I'm not playing Lurrus, which lets me play Cast Out and Hollow One. Hollow One, if you cycle 3 cards on turn 3, you get to slam down any Hollow Ones you have in your Hollow Ones you have in your hand, and the sideboard's fairly what you'd expect. So hopefully this deck's good. This is the one that I'm most expecting to work properly out of the 3 that I've played today. So out of Mono Blue Snow, Boros Hammer Time, and this, I'm most expecting this to be a functional deck. But we'll have to see. Again, this is a very difficult decision, whether to play or draw. I don't think it'll have shown me companions yet, so I don't really know what my opponent's on. But with this being launch day of HA4, it could be on a multitude of things. So no Pokemon, we've got a Fox, we've got a Flare, we've got some Cyclers. This hand's pretty much exactly what we want. Maybe there aren't any proper blue spells in our main deck, so these pathways are just for the splash of counter spells in the sideboard. So we're going to want to probably play this Needleverge as a white source. So I haven't played a cycling deck in a while, so I need to be careful not to cycle my spells instead of casting them, which I will do a lot, and it will suck when I do that. Let's see if my opponent has a removal spell for my Fox, which would be incredibly rude and sad. No, they're just foretelling something. It's just we've got 2 mana cyclers. Still 1 mana cycler, see if we can RNG ourselves into another cycler. No, never mind. That was wrong. I should have done 2 mana cycler, so the next turn we can play the Rescuer and a 1 mana cycler. Again, I will learn things. I will learn things that need to happen about this deck. So our opponent could have just like ported the Ultimatum deck into this format. Valky? Okay, well my Valiant Rescuer plan wouldn't have worked anyway. The jig is up. I'm playing cycling. Another Zenith Flare. It's not what we wanted. So we can get a 1 mana cycler. Nice. Nice, we've got Rescuer anyway, so next turn I'll be able to play the Rescuer and cycle the Shredded Sails. Blocking. Saving some life total. They've got maybe an extinction event or something to roll up. Languish my Fox. You jerk. Ooh, a hollow one, you say? I can't quite. Why don't I just play 2 Rescuers? This would suck if I have another Wrath, but I'm pretty weak to Wraths anyway. And even if they do Wrath, it gets another 2. Gets another 2 Cyclers in the bin for the 2 Zenith Flares. Nice. I'm going to cycle this now. If I draw an untap land. Yeah, perfect. I get to play a hollow one. Perfect. Now these Zenith Flares are getting really close to being lethal. Or we could die. This could just be us dying. If they have land ultimatum. There's land. There's ultimatum. Okay. Let's see what you get in Historic. I'm guessing Omniscience is one of them. We've seen the Valky, so it's probably not a Valky. Omniscience, Epiphany, something? Either way, they're not getting an extra turn, basically. That's what's happening now. They could get... Are there multiple extra turn effects in this format? Are there? Yes, but the other one's Calms, Temporal Sundering, and you can't cost that one. Unless there's... No. Yeah, I think there's any... They banned Nexus. Nexus is gone forever. It's probably... He's probably looking at Wraths. Nissa, Vorinclex, Plane Wide Celebration. I mean, let's give them Nissa and Vorinclex, right? Like, he can ultimate Nissa, but he's dead. Because he gets a 6/6, Mega 3/3. He might not be dead. They might not be dead, and I might have just thrown the game. They put those in the wrong order, so that's pretty good for me. Cool. Okay, sure. Is this my Countervailing Winds matchup? Probably. It's not a cast out matchup, maybe? So I'm missing a lot of the Womana cyclers, to be honest. This deck might not be good. It's just a little... Basically, it's like an aggro deck, right? But missing Lurrus gives it a lot less staying power, but we have the Zenith Flares anyway, so we can still Zenith Flare people. How do you sideboard against the greatness that is that Boros cycling? Come on, opponent, you can do it. It's not that hard. It's only 1/1s. 1/1s and cyclers, it's fine. Apparently sideboarding with the Solto deck is a challenging thing to do. It's giving them a lot to think about. You can do it. Come on. Board in removal and wraths. That's Sultai, right? So they... Should I have... Yeah, so I sort of just threw the sideboard together myself. So there's a chance that I should have enchantment and artifact, specifically enchantment removal in my sideboard to deal with Rest in Peace and Leyline of the Void. If I want to try and be winning through Zenith Flare. Ah, they conceded. Okay, let's fix my sideboard and put some Disenchants in, just in case. Do I care? I don't know if I care or not, but let's do it anyway. Guess I'll put 2 Disenchant in, get rid of the Abrades. Don't really care that much about removal. Maybe I do care about removal. Oh, I've got Declaration and Stones for removal. Yeah, it's fine. I did have also I think I cut them, but I had some lightning axes floating around because they help trigger the hollow one and the red one drop. Nice. Dire Slime. Don't kill my fox, don't kill my fox, don't kill my fox, don't kill my fox. You jerk. You jerk. Fox murderer. It's fine, I have more 1-drops. Exiled it as well. Rude. Rude opponent. Oh, they conceded. Blue and red and Spikefill Hazard. Sure, let's bring in Deck and Stone and take out your cast out. Don't know what that means. It could mean lots of things. This could be a Lantern matchup because they could be playing Blue-Red Phoenix maybe. Or it could be a control deck, or it could be... The Declaration and Stone basically hedge my bets against a multitude of nonsense. Aha. This is a slightly stranger hand. Because I think I still want to play a 1-drop on 1. Lol, never mind. Actually, I think I still want to go triple 1-drops, triple 1-drop start. So I'm going to lead with this boy, because this doesn't make red. So I'm going to play this, and then these two, and then I just start cycling stuff. Try and get in an chunk of damage. Got a kill spell for the Flameblade Adept. Pillar of Flame? My guy! It wants to kill all of my cool little things. Right. 3 1-drops was enough to make him concede last time. So we'll see what happens. Okay. He's killed another one of my 1-drops. Is he going to kill? No. Aha, it is Phoenix. Yeah, it is Phoenix. Okay, cool. Let's cycle. And cycle. So obviously Flameblade is worse because it doesn't get to keep these counters, right? Like obviously Fox gets to grow and stay that big, whereas the Flameblade just goes back to where he was. Very quiet. I might just be far away from my microphone. I'm lounging a lot, so I'm like really far away from everything that matters. Is that any better with me sitting here and talking at a reasonable volume? I got a bit lazy. More cyclers. No, that sucks a bit. Okay, we'll cycle this Triome because we don't really need these colours. That's a 2-mana cycler, that's fine. Go for 2. Still quite okay. I can indeed raise my volume. That should have raised it a little bit. Right, so basically what I need to do is I need to chain more cyclers together. No, that's mine. That's called stealing. Actual theft. Where do I go to report this man for theft? Oh, he's playing Collected Conjuring and Phoenix. That's cute. I like that. I might steal that. Right, well, thank you for the heads up. Is this Stephen, by the way? If it is Stephen, I saw that you messaged me. I'll reply to your message in a second. Well, when I'm not doing the stream. Oh, man, I really need to hit land drops at some point. Fortunately, though, I do have 12 points of burn sitting in hand. So as long as they're not playing any kind of counter spells in their blue deck, we should be Gucci. Definitely just going to fire one of these off in their end step and see what happens. Bang? Question mark? Bang indeed. Aha. Okay, so I've learned something. I'm quite good at drawing Zenith Flare. It's a good skill to have if you're playing a cycling deck. How about that? How about you die instead of that resolving? Nice. They died instead. So, instantly, this is a lot better than the other two decks I've been playing, and it's really not close. What exactly is Historic? So Historic is made up of every set they've released in on Arena. So that's every set from Ixalan onwards, which have rotated out of Standard, along with a couple of so it's Ixalan onwards, along with some remastered formats. So they've put in Kaladesh and Amonkhet remastered, which are basically like their subsequent blocks shoved together into one thing. But they've also released 4 historic anthologies. The fourth one has come out today. That's where we got Flameblade Adept. This boy, he's from the most recent anthology set, which are basically a pile of cards that they've slammed into the format that wouldn't normally be in here. So it's basically kind of, but the anthologies make it very, very different. So the deal with the anthologies is like there's a lot of cards that aren't legal in Pioneer that are legal in Historic because of the anthologies. And I don't think there's any pre-modern stuff. I might be wrong. No, I don't think there's any pre-modern stuff, but it's basically Yeah, so basically because of the remastered sets and that kind of stuff, they are slowly building towards Pioneer, but obviously Pioneer started at Return to Ravnica. So trying to read. Yeah, reading's hard. Reading while looking directly down is hard. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, but just in case you weren't here, I'm having to, because I don't have 2 monitors, I'm having to look down at my phone to see what you guys are saying. So if I'm but slow at responding or stop talking, this is a skill that I need to develop, which is like doing this, or I just need 2 monitors. But that's a future problem. Let's cycle more cards. Do I want to play? Do I just want to go full doggo? This is a removal spell. Let's play this. Yeah, I really like the power level of Pioneer. Not Pioneer. Which one's this? Historic. I really like the power level of Historic. It's a really nice, well-rounded format. Oh, they're just drawing cards. That's so good. They keep the ban list. Well, they've got in trouble with the ban list a couple times, but basically Historic was bad while Standard was bad because they had the same nonsense legal, like Uro basically. Dunking Watsy where possible. There's a lot to dunk about. I think in terms of Historic, Watsy have done a really, really good job managing Historic and keeping it reasonable. My board's resilient to Extinction Event but not Languish. So hopefully they have one and not t'other. Or neither. Neither's good too. Ooh, a friend. This is pretty sus though. I don't like this. Is this a shark, do we think? Yeah, iOS Arena it's gonna take a while. And like for it to be available on all phones even is gonna be a while because my phone can't handle it and it's a fairly up to date phone. It is a shark. Wow, cool. So fortunately these boys have menace. So it's going to block this, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cycle this. If I cycle this and hit a 1 mana cycler, they die. Or I could play it as a 4/4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm just going to play it as a 4/4. If I draw a 1 mana cycler, I will be annoyed. I'm also annoyed at that because I'm infinitely more likely to draw a 2 mana cycler than a 1 mana cycler. So I probably should have played a land before combat there. I have a question, Paul. Which information campaign is it, Paul? If you're still here, which information campaign? It's Paul's favourite joke. Control decks, control decks, control decks. You're in control decks. Do I want... I feel like... So, I built this deck, right? I feel like I put Chandras in here for a reason. And if this isn't the reason I put Chandras in, then why did I put Chandras in? And should Chandras just come out? So I'm okay cutting cast outs because I'm bringing in Countervailing Winds. I'm going to cut 2 Boon of the Wishgiver for 2 Chandra because we're just going to see how it goes. It's the very best information campaign. It certainly is. I think I'm going to mulligan this. I think this deck probably mulligans quite well, considering all the number of cycles it has, and I really want to start on a 1-drop. Huh. I mean, that's starting on a 1-drop, right? I'm going to keep this, get rid of the Boon. So unfortunately these come in tapped, but they are going to provide me my... Ooh, okay. I'm going to take a hit and play slower so that I can play multiple 1-drops. Because if I just play this on turn 1, turn 2 I'm doing nothing. I guess I'm cycling this in for 2 and playing a Triome. But this way I get to play like Fox Adept on 2, and then I get to start growing them over the next couple of turns. It's worse if they have interaction. Thought Erasure, you got it, buddy. What do you want to take? One of my Foxies? We took a worse Fox. You do you, buddy. I wanna keep hold of the healer so I can play Hollow One next turn. Yeah, I mean, the deck looks sweet, right? I'm sure they have a lot of fun playing like Yorion and then like Omen of the Sea and Disinformation Campaign and all that stuff. What is this? Torment of the Scarabs. Well, I guess my Hollow One. Yeah, I'm a bit sus of this. I'm not going to play out this Flameblade Adept. This is going to stay in my hand. It means I have slightly less aggression, but I'm fairly sure they're going to wrath me. This time I will lose 3 life. Am I still sure they're going to wrath me? I don't know. Yeah, screw it. They're probably not going to wrath me. Three cyclers. I need to draw more of them Zenith Flares. Oh, they're just like straight up turbo discard. Interesting. They're like a 8-rack thing. 8-rack things are interesting. I take 2. I take 3. And do you take 13 and die? Cool, good. The deck is probably great against control decks. Unfortunately, I'm not playing a control deck. Spin, spin, spin. Another. No idea how long I've been playing this deck for, by the way. I'm trying to average fairly even times playing all the decks. I know I spent 45 minutes on my first deck. I don't know how long I've spent on the second one because I lost track of time. Okay, so turn to Researcher, Rescuer even. This is a bit of a slower one. It doesn't have a 1-drop. But if I draw right, it does have Rescuer into Hollow 1. Oh, this is Rescuer into Hollow 1, right? Because this is 2 1 cyclers, makes this cost 2. 1 even. Which I think is probably acceptable. If I draw a 1-drop, it's going to get a lot more complicated. Thoughtseize makes it harder. Is this going to be a Death Shadow deck? I've gone into the bracket of people try harder with Death Shadows. What you gonna take? Joke's on you, I was going to discard that anyway. See, why did I say it? Gets a lot more complicated if I draw a fox, which I did. They're definitely going to kill this fox. Like, they're 100% to kill this fox. Also need to be worried about Claim the Firstborn in this matchup, I guess, unless I get Rescuer going properly. Because if I make like a 5/5 fox and they claim it, it's going to suck. Speaking of things that suck, that's got Death Touch. Death Touch is cheating too. My opponents are cheats, guys. They be interacting with me and playing Death Touch creatures. They're not... Cheval makes me think they're not playing Jund Sack. They're just playing Jund. Which I can deal with. Because I think this probably has a fine Jund matchup because of the words on Zenith Flare. The words on Zenith Flare are good words. They need to stop doing that. The words on Thoughtseize are also very good, for those of you unaware. Oh my god, man. I've drawn all my triomes. Oh, I've drawn all my land. I need less land. I need to have drawn less land. Interesting. Definitely cycling this. Christ. Well, next turn we get to play a 5 mana 4/4. Is everyone excited about a 5 mana 4/4? Nothing? Chandra. Ha! Chandra's pretty good against 4/4s. Oh, God damn. I mean, it just draws them a card, right? Maybe I'm just not playing these. It just gains them life. I'm just going to not play them. I'm just going to dig. Because he marks it and then he kills it with Chandra and then it's dead. I'm just going to dig for Zenith Flares. Bone Crusher Giant. I'm going to say I drew a land for my turn and then I drew a land. Well, I drew a land and then I drew a land and a Flameblade Adept. This may not be the right plan. This isn't the right plan. This is a plan that has caused me to lose the game, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cool. Okay. Land is good for casting spells, but not if you draw all of them. By the way, this deck plays... Oh, this deck plays 21 land. This deck plays too many land. Jund. Jund's probably deck in stone. Jund's also probably Chandra. I'll cut the boons. That's what we're going to roll with. Deck in stone and Chandra. I'm sure I put Chandra on the sideboard of this for a reason. I'm sure I did. Maybe this is the reason. How quickly are they going to massacre this fox? It's fine. I've got this hand at least has threats in it. Please don't kill my fox. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. Don't push my fox. Okay. Well. Let's keep playing mediocre things, I guess. So next turn I'm going to draw... That's not what I wanted to draw. I was going to say I was going to draw a 1 mana cycler into an untapped land, so I could play my hollow one. But we're going to go wide instead. We're going to do this. It's going to be fine. They're not going to play Anger of the Gods, and everything's going to be fine. Doggo, eh? Put the go from the battlefield. Put a counter at the beginning of your upkeep. It has 1 or more counters. You may remove all of them if you do exile. Okay. I think I'm going to cycle this hollow one. Does this kill all the tokens? No. Cool. Less than or equal to. This is going to do a number on me. I keep leaning backwards again. Damn, this chair. It's just such a comfy chair. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this goes badly if they have interaction. Because then it doesn't die. Yep, okay, cool. Cool. But it means these are unblockable. But it means they kill Chandra. This wasn't a good plan. This wasn't a good plan. That turn was executed poorly. Because there's no way they didn't have another removal spell. It grows so big. Right. Cyclers off the top. think we just do nothing. I could cycle this into if I cycle this into an untapped land, it'll be great. But if they Thought Seize me, it will stop being great. So I just need to do nothing for as long as possible, and then cycle this in their end step and then flare them. Die. Don't gain life. Don't gain life. That's not getting life. That's good. Not getting life is what we want. Cool. Not getting life. Love it. Game 3. The Chandra was good, but I played it wrong. So this game, if I draw a Chandra, I'm not going to play it wrong. I'm going to play it right. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. We are on the draw though, which means we're going to get Thought Seized and Removal Spelled into Oblivion. Maybe I should have brought in a Braid. Most of the creatures are X3s when they start out, right? Like Shovel and the Doggo. No, I should have. No, because that doesn't... I was going to think of Fire Prophecy instead of a Braid, but that doesn't do it. Also, did I cut the Abrades? Did I cut the Abrades for... I cut the Abrades for Disenchant, didn't I? Yeah, okay, cool. Never mind. I'm just talking rubbish, don't mind me. Yeah, I mean, sure. If they Thought Seize me, they'd probably have to take Zenith Flare. Nice. This is why 8 1-drops is like makes this deck, because like the difference between having a 1-drop on 1 and not is absurd, and they're gonna have to kill it. Yeah, it's fine. And then we're gonna play. I think we're gonna play the Stinger, and then we'll start next turn on cycling the Go for Blood. Hope to draw a land. Gonna kill this team? Oh yeah. Let me cycle first. Let me cycle first. Die, 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 die of death. We'll be having none of that. No Scavenging Oozes today. Your Doggo is fine, but we're not doing Scavenging Ooze. Let's cycle first in case I draw a tap land. Didn't. It's fine. It means this Chandra isn't great. I think I want to keep Caster, I think. That's fine. So the Chandra isn't great, because if I play the Chandra to kill one of them, they just kill it with the other. Get up to 6, that doesn't matter. I think we just do nothing. I'm going to cast out the Serulf, probably. Just going to do that now. Don't really want to take 7. And then we can, if they don't play anything, we can Chandra to kill this. Nice. I assume they have some kind of interaction for Chandra. Like another stomp kills her, or this is a sorcery speed, or this isn't the sorcery speed. Trophy. Yeah, okay. That's a shame. Oh, I don't have any basics? Cool. Okay, lesson learned, I don't have any basic lands. So that's good. God, they're still at 20? Why are they still at 20? That's rude. Yep, fine. Yep, fine. This is going to kill his own dude, though. I think we're still doing nothing. You lose all the counters, you kill your troll. You lose all the counters, you kill your troll. This is a May? What? Guys, that's a May. You can just make it chunky and keep it there. Do some cycles, see if I can get a cheap hollow one down. I mean, it's not cheap. Abrade my hollow one. Okay, I need to draw something now. Now I need to start drawing. I need to start drawing gas. That's not gas. I got one more turn. Let's draw not a land. It's a fox. Let's cycle the fox. I can't just play stuff. If I play stuff, I die. So I need to draw an out to this troll, which I've basically not found now, right? Because I need to draw the Deccan Stone now. Sure. Because this doesn't get fatal pushed. Does get abraded. Yeah, okay, cool. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Let's get some land. 21 land is too much for this deck. This deck needs like 19 land. Let's cut some land. Let's cut an Inspiring Advantage and a Sacred Foundry. And let's add more cycling cards. Because cycling cards are fun. Guess it's probably just you, right? You're pretty bad. You cost mana. You're pretty bad. Cycling and Embark could be fun, but it's pretty bad. Don't want you, don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. Don't really want any of you. Just don't want new perspectives. Double Stroke could be cute, that's about it. Do I want you? Drannith Healer has to be better than a 6/4. Okay. For those of you not aware, that's a good deck building tip. If you get mana screwed one time, or if you get flooded one time, you need to immediately cut or add land. It's a pro tip for you guys. It's not really. It's a knee-jerk reaction to getting mana flooded one time. But I think it's probably correct. But we'll see. Let's keep a good hand. Yes. We're on the draw. This is fine. We're probably going to cycle these healers. I think it's probably basically correct with this deck to keep any hand that has Flameblade Adept in it. As a general rule. Or not as Flameblade Adept. Flameblade or Fox. Just if it has a 1-drop in it, it's probably correct to keep it. Come to 5. Oh no! Oh no, it's a life gain deck. Oh, my poor aggro deck. Oh no, it's Angels, don't be Angels. Oh my god, it's Angels again. My poor aggro deck. Guys, they're being mean to my aggro deck again. I want to have a good last game, but then we played against aggro. We played against Angels. Well, I've lost, right? Like, there is no conceivable way that I win this game now. I have to. I guess I need to cast this out. Not happy about this at all. I need to shock, cast out, and then the Shredded Sails can hit flyers, which is good. Oh my god, I died. I died so bad, and it's not. I died so bad. I died so bad. I'm so dead. This start is the best start. Oh, this is just going to get them another million life. Yeah, okay, cool. They were at 47. 47's quite a lot. Ferocidon's yes. Deckenstone's yes. Boon of the Wishgiver, no. Yeah. Yep. We need to kill the life gain Dorkos. We can fight in a long game, probably. But it's rough. Oh, it's possible this deck may want to play the... What's the draw 2 enchantment that makes fairies? That card's good. Yep. Yeah, I mean it's got the stuff, right? This is the stuff. This is what we want. Don't bless Olin. Oh god. Okay, well I think we just go on the full cycling plan. I need to hit a third land drop. Nice, that's a third land drop. So this is a non-bow. So we're just gonna not play the Rescuer while we have Ferocidon in play because it's just gonna kill us. Okay. How about you just calm yourself right down, opponent. All the things you want to do, you can no longer do. Just chill your boots. Now we're just playing Menace Tribal. Don't Skyclave Apparition my thing. Fuck. I asked him so nicely. Because it wasn't that nice. I didn't say please. Sure, you can gain your life. Do I need to cast this cast out? I think I do. Yep, need to cast it on that. You gain 1,000,000 life. Ooh, my turn. Go away. Go away far. Not dealing with your crap today. Collector Company, Righteous Valkyries, win the game. Oh, Christ. Okay, so I lost. Which is unfortunate. No, my rank. My relevant rank, please no. Okay, we're approaching the 3-hour mark, so I think it's getting quite late as well. I think we're gonna call it for the day. Let's flick back to this. This was the best out of the decks we played today, and it wasn't particularly close. This deck felt pretty powerful. Like, the good draws were really good. It's possible that it needs... what's it called? Fairy Enchantment, Improbable Alliance. There's a chance that we should be playing Improbable Alliance somewhere along the curve. Maybe even in the sideboard. Like, it's good at making a board where you don't have one. Gives you gas in the late game, that kind of thing. So that could be something worth trying out, which I might try later off stream. But for now, that's going to be it for today.